Test. And back here at the McCook High School gym, our match number 2 between Cambridge and Cozad. This on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. So you can get a chance to see Cambridge for the first time here today. Cambridge girls 10-7. They've had some good matches, and I'm sure some matches they'd like to have back. On that recent 5-set win against Southern Valley was a good one. They've faced a very challenging schedule. Coach Carpenter and crew welcome back Erin Johnson back to the lineup, and boy, it's a big old knee brace she's got in that left knee, hurting that knee in the summertime, and they not sure if was going to play or not. And she's got herself back in the lineup, back in starting lineup. Get a chance to watch her. We'll watch a few games on the streaming. Of course, you got a great setter in Mallory Springer back from those two especially back from a state tournament runner-up team from last year. I tell you the. Brooklyn Holtz and sister Jocelyn Holtz have been very, very big for this Cambridge squad once again here this year. And they've had some other people. You lose a great libero like Bailey Allmeyer, and you lose Jalen Kent and kids like that off a really good team from last year. And you got to have other people pick it up. Annabelle Taylor playing an outside here. Elizabeth Kubik playing back row. So here we go. We watch Cozad give McCook a tussle going 3 sets with Lady Bison. So here we go on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Erica Weatherly will serve first for Cozad to begin here, set number 1. And the good first set. Back row passed. They'll find Springhurst got to race for it. Erin Johnson got to bump this thing over. And a chance for the haymakers. Set by Anglin. Their big swing once again with props and pick up, dug up. Johnson gets a swing back row. Kills on the way and good. Rich got to get to that scoreboard again. It's 1-0 Cambridge. Back at the service line, and Chloe Gooden for the first time in the net. Point Cozad. We're tied at 1 apiece. We'll see Whitney Ringland back at the service line. Emerson Prop earlier got that swing. Boy, freshman, not too bad. Very impressive at times. Hit straight up, bump set, and wide pass. Springer went racing for it, went out of bounds, 2-1. Codes had their first lead of the opening first set. We play best 2 out of 3 in this one. Again, after we're done with this one, Cambridge and McCook will score off in the nightcap. Anglin on the good serve, back row pass this time. Nice led by Kubik. Springer will set up work the middle this time. Holtz cross-court kill is on the way and good by Jocelyn Holtz, and we got a tie ball game at 2 apiece. Mallory Springer back to serve. 2-2 in the first. Good serve, and it's got to go long out of bounds. Man, we saw that a lot. Missed serves were a key part, especially sets 2 and 3 in that first matchup between Cozad and McCook. As Coach Ash will go back to her bench. Emmeline Geiger, one of their many freshmen that play. On the good serve, short serve in the net. Tie ball game 3-3. (3-3) in set number 1. Erin Johnson back at the service line for the first time. Good serve. Right there, Anglin will get a chance to set up. It'd be Prop. Big swing, kills on the way, and good. Emerson Prop gives Cozad a 4-3 lead. We mentioned earlier that Cozad game, coming into that McCook game, they'd have some just 4 wins in the season, but one of them, was a nice 5-set win. North Platte St. Pat's team I had a chance to watch over the weekend up at Sutherland. It's not too bad. It was a good win there, probably one of the biggest wins of the season. Good serve. Springer will set it up. It'll be Holtz reaching back this time. Brooklyn Holtz that time, and it's point to Cambridge. Tie ball game at 4-4. The Jocelyn Holtz serving up, but once again serving for Cambridge. Tie ball game 4-4 in the first. On the get serve, shanked a little bit, chased down, and now swung over by Lucia Oliveira. Brooklyn Holtz, cross court, bump set, and now swung over this time by Fisher. Joust to the net, tipped over. Cozad a chance. Third chance popped over by Oliveira again. Chance for Cambridge Springer. It's going to be Brooklyn Holtz. And 4 hits going to be called. No touch of the net. Cozad got a 5-4 lead. (5-4) once again. Cozad in the opening first set. Line drive picked up by Johnson. Back set Springer. Far side, Kubik gets a swing. Back row gets dug by Cozad. Not the best pass in the world. And in the net. Lucha Oliveira did all she could to tip that ball over. 5-5 in the first. Elizabeth Kubik back at the service line for Cambridge, looking for win number 11 of the season. On the line drive serve, bump set by Ringland, and now bump tight set. This will be 4 hits. Going to be called against Cozad. Cambridge has got their first lead. Actually, their second lead. 6-5, Lady Trojans in the first. Kubik on the serve, short serve. 2 Cozad girls kind of collided that time. Big swing, Oliveira. Just the pass went up high, was perfect that time. Good swing. Kill is on the way and good. Actually, it was Malcolm that time, beg your pardon. Braceland, Malcolm, one of their middle. 6-6 ball game. Oliveira on the good serve this time. Springer gets a good pass. Holtz a big swing. Back row hit a little backwards. Set for the back row. Swung over. Chance for Cambridge right here with Jocelyn Holtz. Springer. It's going to be Brooklyn Holtz. Big swing cross court. Good dig. Good pass right on the money, but bumped over by Cozad. Couldn't do anything with it. Springer. It's going to be Holtz again. Tipped off a block and can be dug up. Over past Cozad on the second pass. Chance for Cambridge. Springer dumps it over. Good dig by Cozad. And now swung over by the Haymakers. Chance for Cambridge in a 6-6 ball game. Holtz another swing. It's off a block, and it falls. Point Cambridge. Lady Trojans going to point back at 7-6 in the first. Cambridge up. Back at the service line is Brooklyn Holtz. Ringland will set a back set. It's going to be a little roll shot by Malcolm. Springer. Cross court. It's Johnson. Just a little roll shot over. Picked up by Cozad. Tight pass. It's going to go behind the antenna by Tali Sasali. The outside hitter that time. Cambridge got a 2-point lead. 8-6 in the first. Brooklyn Holtz at the service line. Back set Ringland. Big swing by Malcolm off a block in the net. Tip of the net. Point. Cozad, 8-7. Cambridge by 1 still in the set number 1. Again, our busy week of sports on our High Plains radio stations with these 3 matches tonight. Sam Knowles going to be over in Hastings for Hastings St. Cecilia McCook softball on Thursday. Weatherly back to serve for Cozad. 8-7 Cambridge. Mallory Springer sets it up. Johnson, a little roll shot over. Picked up by Cozad. Set. Malcolm swings. Not a lot on it. Picked up by Cambridge. Kubik. Johnson, a little roll shot over. Really can't get a lot of jump with that knee brace on. And now free balled over by Cozad. Chance for Cambridge with Kubik. Johnson, a little roll shot. Got a little hop in that one. Picked up by Cozad. Prop. Big swing. Dug up. Nice one by Holtz back row. Tipped over this time by Taylor. And a chance for Cozad again. We're still playing down the line. Kills on the way and good by Tali Sasali. And tie ball game at 8 apiece. 8-8 in the first. Weatherly for Cozad back at the service line in a tie ball game. On the good deep serve this time. Back pedal is Taylor. Springer's right there. It's going to be Johnson off a partial tip of the net. Set. They work Prope. Cross court kills good. And we watched that in the first matchup against McCook. She really cuts her hard. Cozad's got a lead by 1, 9-8 in the first. Boy, 6'2", mental. Get that girl to a lot of camps in the off season, and the Cozad could have diamond in the rough in the years to come. And it's going to be an ace serve. It's short serve right to Aaron Johnson that time in the front row. Couldn't quite handle it. It's 10-8. Cozad by 2. Weatherly back at the service line. Deep serve, back pedalist Taylor, shanked it a little bit. Run down by Jocelyn Holt. Holt's bumped over by Springer. Chance for Cozad to use it right here. Ringland. Probst get that good swing and a good look off a partial tip of the net. That time by Kubik. It falls, and Cozad's got the biggest lead of the set, 11-8. Oh, they give it. There was a violation, big important, so take a point back. Give one to Cambridge, 10-9. Missed that one. On the serve is the libero, Chloe Gooden. Cozad with a good pass and a time block to the net. So Sally really didn't have a good final pass to get a good clean. Plus, she gets some taller people up front. Cambridge got a couple of straight points back, tied up at 10 apiece. Gooden on the good serve. Back row, out of bounds, barely. Coach Ash looked at that one all the way because she was very upset at match points in the McCook matchup, thinking that was long, and the line official said no, it was on the line. 11-10 Cozad. Mallory Springer. Bump set, cross court, down the line. Johnson out of bounds wide. It's 12-10 Cozad. Whitney Ringland back at the service line for the Haymakers on the good serve. A lot of movement on that serve. Set by Springer. Near side, Johnson. Hard slam, cross court, and it's going to go out of bounds. The dig that time went out of bounds off of Oliveira that time. Cambridge gets a point back. It's 12-11. Mallory Springer back at the service line for Cambridge. Line drive serve, and it's a really hard shot that time by Springer. Off of Weatherly, goes sideways. Ace serve that time for Springer. It's 12-12. Springer on the serve, trying to give Cambridge a lead right here. Hartz go right back at Weatherly, and she shanked another one. Having some issues, and that's back-to-back ace serves. Cambridge got a 1-point lead, 13-12. One point, Cambridge leads. Set number one, best 2 out of 3 in this one. Springer on the good serve. Good dig this time by Oliveira. They'll set it for prop. Big swing, good, and a good dig that time back row. Springer sets it up for Johnson. Out of bounds, just barely. Tried to hit the back line, just a little bit long. We're tied at 13. Emmeline Geiger back at the service line for the Cozad Haymakers. On the good serve, back row pass, Gooden. Overpass is slammed by Prop. Emerson Prop off the overpass. Cozad got a 1-point lead, 14-13. Coach Lauren Carpenter wants to talk about it. 14-13. Cozad by 1 here from the McCook High School gym. Timeout taken by head coach Lauren Carpenter of Cambridge, 14-13, and a 1-point Cozad lead. It's kind of been going back and forth. Cambridge with a couple of points. Cozad ties it up. It's a 1-point Cozad lead off the serve, and an overpass that time, and Springer tried to play it off the net, and Prop was right there again. Cozad by 2 in the first set, 15-13. On the good serve, right there is Holtz. Going to be set by Springer. Back set, far side. It's Johnson. The kills on the wing, get off a prop block in the net. Point Cambridge, 15-14. Cambridge in the RPAC East. And boy, the RPAC East has been tough in the nails with all the good teams in there. That tournament here at the end of the month is going to be, we're in a couple, actually 17th to the 22nd. It's going to be pretty fun to watch. Cozad pushed over by Weatherly. Chance for Cambridge right here with Springer. Sets it up. It's going to be Holtz off a block, half a prop out of bounds, and the kill goes to to Cambridge and Brooklyn Holtz. Aaron Johnson, the senior, back at the service line. Boy, big part of that back-to-back state tournament trips for Cambridge. Weatherly, good first pass. Set up. They work the middle this time. Pops it over and good play by Gooden. Back row to pick it up. Bump set by Springer. And now bumped over by Johnson. Chance for Cambridge, for Cozad right here. Tipped off a tough pass. Cambridge a chance right here. Springer holds. Big swing off a block. Big swinging off a block. And it falls on Cozad's side. 16. Actually, got the wrong score, so I missed a point. 16-15 Cambridge in the first. Aaron Johnson back at the service line and a 1-point Cambridge lead. Set, they work the middle this time. Popped over this time by Fisher. Set by Springer. Holds off a block. Prop, and it's good reaction by Johnson, but then hit it wide out of bounds. And we're tied at 16 again. Biggest lead's been about 3. That's about it here in the set 1. On the serve, deep serve, back pedal is Johnson. Shanked it, can be chased down, no. Aaron kind of back pedal that time, hit a little backwards. Cozad's got a 1-point lead, 17-16. Thanks all of our Kicks 96.1 YouTube watchers. Hit that subscribe button. You do that, doesn't cost you a thing. And alerts you when we go live and with any event, sporting event, non-sporting events as well. Good first pass by Johnson, set by Springer, near side, Holtz, big swing off a block, good. Nice job by Brooklyn Holtz at a big swing, went off, but deflected off the block out of bounds. We're tied at 17. Jocelyn Holtz back at the service line for Cambridge. 17 all, good serve, back row pass. Far side, it's tipped over by Oliveira, or by Malcolm, I should say. Tipped over, swung over, picked up by Cozad. At the net once again, blocked, double blocked right there off the hit by Malcolm. Hit back again and blocked again. Nice job by Cambridge in the net. Annabelle Taylor right there. Cambridge got a 1-point lead, 18-17 in set 1. On the good serve again by Jocelyn Holtz. Hit straight up, run down by Fisher. Back row attack by Oliveira. Kept picked up by Springer. Second pass hit over by Kubik that time for Cambridge. Tipped over by the Haymakers right there. Cambridge, it's going to be Kubik cross court. It's going to be tipped by Holtz. Did it go over? Couldn't really tell. Going to be a net violation going to be called against Cambridge. I got 18-18 on the scoreboard. 18-18 on the scoreboard, yep. Back at the service line is this time it's Fisher. Back set Springer. Holtz big swing. And out of bounds long. Was there a touch? No touch. 19-18 Cozad in the first. Again, the Bison of McCook with a 3-set win over Cozad in the opener. And it's been a tight one here in match number 2, 19-18. Overpass right there is Malcolm for the slam, one of their freshman middles. (19-19). Oh, it should be. I thought they missed. It should be 2019. Yeah, missed a point there. Mallory Springer, the back set. It's going to be bumped over by Taylor right there. It's Cozad hit backwards to chase down. And now Oliveira will bump it over. Chance for Cambridge right here. Springer, who should we give it to? It'll be Kubik, big running right-hander. It's going to be long, out of bounds. Elizabeth Kubik out of bounds at 3 points. Lead 21-18. They got the scoreboard corrected. It's a 3-point Cozad lead. Cambridge burns their second and final timeout. Coverage of the McCook Triangular right here on your Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Rich Barnett back here at the McCook High School gym. coverage of the McCook Triangular. This match on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Cambridge with their second final timeout. Cozad's got a 3-point lead. They had a couple of, I thought I had my scoreboard mixed up. They had it wrong. 21-18 Cozad. Hard serve. Holtz a good pass to Springer. Holtz, that was Brooklyn with a big slam. She's come with a couple of big swings here in this first set. Gets Cambridge on the board, 21-19. Cozad still by 2 in this opening first set. Elizabeth Kubik back at the service line for Cambridge, looking for win number 11 of the season. On the serve, short serve, and it's an ace serve. Right in front of Abby Negley. 21-20. 1-point game. Kubik back at the service line for Cambridge. On the serve, back row pass by Negley right there. Good setup this time by Regland. Malcolm, good pickup back row. Holtz, big swing off a block. Can it be dug up? No. So Cambridge after the timeout with 3 straight points and tie the ball game at 21-21, and Cozad wants to burn a timeout. Their first, 21 all. Set number 1 here at the McCook High School gym. (21-21). Timeout taken by Cozad. They have 1 left. Cambridge does not have any timeouts left in set number 1. Cambridge with the serve. They scored 3 points straight after the timeout. They took a timeout. Elizabeth Kubik back at the service line. See if she can give Cambridge a lead right here. On the serve, back row pass. Regland will get a good look to Malcolm. Worked that middle, partially tipped, kept alive. Bump set by Springer. Holtz swing, a little roll shot. Good dig, Cozad again. Set up by Regland. Cross court, tapped over, just tipped over. Johnson's right there. Now Springer. Holtz a swing again, off a block, kills good. Brooklyn Holtz has been pretty good in this this set. Gives Cambridge a 1-point lead, and they've on a 4-0 run. 22-21, Kubik back at the service line again. Back row pass right to Regland. Good pass to handle. Malcolm, a little flat-footed that time. Picked up by Cambridge. Bump set by Springer. Cross court. Maybe Holtz again. That's trying to cut it that time and in the net. 22-22. Lucha Oliveira back at the service line for Cozad. 22 all in the first. A little shank pass that time by Jocelyn Holtz. 23-22, Cozad by 1 here in the first. Haymakers won the first against McCook in the first matchup. Low serve, good dig, barely that time. Holtz pops it over, chance for Cozad. Ringland worked Malcolm against a triple block in there. They had all 3 Cambridge players right there for a triple and got it through 24-22. And set point number 1 for Cozad. Lucha Oliveira back at the service line for the Haymakers. Good serve, a little shanked pass, Kubik, and now it's going to be free-balled over by Taylor. Chance for Cozad to end it right here. Malcolm's going to get another swing, swipes it over, point Cozad, and that's your first set. Boy, it was 21-18 Cozad. Cambridge called timeout, made a 4-0 run to take the lead, and then Cozad closes it out with a 3-0 run themselves and wins at 25-22. We're back with set number 2 here for the McCook High School gym on the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Here we go, set number 2 between Cozad and Cambridge on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Again, our next, the third and final match between Cambridge and McCook. That will be both at the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel and also on Kicks 96.1 as well. Radio back into play. As that was a nip and tuck first set. Biggest lead was 3. Late it was 4. I think it was 4. Maybe it was just 3. But Cambridge got back, led 20. It was 21-21, 22-21 Cambridge, and then the final 3 points for Cozad. Cambridge serves first. Good serve by Holtz. Set up by Cozad and popped over by Prop, and it's off a block. Goes out of bounds. Point to Cozad. Haymaker score first. It's 1-0. Whitney Ringland back at the service line for Cozad. First pass at Holt's going to be set by Springer. Johnson going to get a swing, cross court, out of bounds, wide. 1-1. A healthy Aaron Johnson would have put a dent in the floor on that one. I was just, but that knee, just she's doing the best she can out there. Set over by Springer on the second pass. Pinball the round should be 4 hits. Yeah, 4 hits against Cozad. 2-1 Cambridge. Nah, they got that. It should be the other way around. Should be 2-1 Cambridge. On the serve, back row pass by Weatherly, going to be sent over and it falls. It should be 2-2. Has 3-1 Cozad on the board. I thought it was, they didn't give Cambridge that last point, I don't think. We'll see how, if I've got 2, we'll see what happens. On the serve, back row pass by Kubik is set by Springer. Work the middle with Holtz, off a block. Out of bounds. Prop was there, but a nice job that time for Cambridge and Jocelyn Holtz. I'll go with what they say on the board. They say 3-2 Cozad. On the serve, Mallory Springer. Deep serve. That thing took off right away. 4-2, Cozad. Braceland Malcolm checking back in. Back at the service line to Abby Negley for Cozad. On the back row pass, Holtz hit it straight up. Holtz and Alwich. Johnson with a swing. Goes cross court. Again, can't be dug up. Not a good first pass that time by Regland. 4-3. Cozad by 1, set number 2. Again, Cozad won set number 1, 25-22. Aaron Johnson back at the service line. Down the line, tough pass, and I got to call a lift. Going to be called. The pass led the center Brightly Fisher into the net. We're tied at 4 apiece. Four ball game in the second. Down the line, this time went wide. Aaron trying to go down that line, and just a little bit too wide. Cozad with a point, 5-4. Riley Fisher back at the service line in the net. Missed serve, tied at 5. Speaking of Cambridge, we got coverage of Maywood Hay Center and Cambridge football on 103.9 The Hawk on Thursday night. A Thursday night game from Clinton John Field. On the serve by Holtz. Cozad will send it over. Chance for the Trojans right here. Bump set by Kubik. Taylor's going to push it over. Chance for Cozad to use it right here on the bump set. And now swung over by Fisher. Back row picked up by Holtz. Going to be set by Springer. Back set Kubik. We're going to swing over a double block and it falls. 6-5 Cambridge. Yep, Wolves and the Trojans once again from Clinton John Field in Cambridge. 103.9 The Hawk. Coverage pregame at around 6:35. Mark Searcy has the kickoff at around 7 Thursday night. On missed serve by Jocelyn Holtz in the net. Tied at 6. At the service line, Aaron Johnson shanked that pass a little bit, saved by Mallory Springer, popped over by Taylor. Chance for Cozad to take this lead right here. A little flat-footed shot over, that time by Sasali. Cambridge, and there is, once again, Brooklyn Holtz picking up where she left off that set number 2 with a big swing and a point, 7-6 Cambridge. She's racking up some kills this match. Kubik on the serve. Ranglin, is going to call for a lift. Indecisive. Should I set it? Should I push it over? Point Cambridge tied at 7 apiece. Actually, 8-6. Sorry. Missed that. 8-6 Cambridge by 2. Kubik on the serve and in the net with a miss serve. 8-7. It'll be Erica Weatherly back at the service line for Cozad and an 8-7 Cambridge lead in set number 2. Cozad won set number 1, 25-22. Springer sets it up near side. Going to be Holtz again. Big swing. This one goes out of bounds. Point Cozad. Cozad gets the 2 points back. It's 8-8 in set number 2. Weatherly on the serve. Back row pass by Holtz. Going to be set by Springer. Holtz gets the swing and blocked by Prop. Nice job recovery, Cambridge. Kept it alive. Tapped over. Cambridge get a chance with Springer. Sets it up near side. Holtz a swing. Blocked off of Prop's hands and it falls. Points Cambridge. Good defense that time by Cambridge, keeping that ball alive. Just sending it over. 9-8. On the serve by Brooklyn Holtz. Ranglin will set it. We're at the middle this time for Sasali, and not the biggest middle out there, and out of bounds long. It'll be a point Cambridge. Cambridge up by 2, 10-8. Set number 2. Jump serve by Holtz. Weatherly, boy, she's heads and shanks a little bit. Saved by Cozad. Prop in the net. They are going after the libero, that's for sure, if you're Cambridge serving, Coach Carpenter. 11-8. Holtz on the serve. Back row pass. This one's not bad. Dumped over and it falls. The dump, center dump that time, Whitney Reglin. Well, it stops a little run there for Cambridge. 11-9. Cambridge by 2 in set number 2. On the serve, dug up by Kubik, bump set by Springer. Johnson gets a swing and out of bounds. Oh, it hit the back line. Had a little roll shot on that one, little English, and fell. Aaron Johnson with a kill. It's 12-9. Chloe Gooden back at the service line for Cambridge. And a 3-point Cambridge lead, looking to tie this matchup at 1 set apiece. Back row pass nicely done by Oliveira. The work to Prop once again, big swing. Gooden hit a little sideways. Did a good job of digging it up back row, but just couldn't give anybody in the front row any chance that time. It's 12-10. Emmeline Geiger back at the service line. Back row pass by Kubik. It'll be set by Springer. Work the middle. Now to Holtz. Big swing. And a pass by Cozad. Shanked out of bounds. Good dig. Too much on it. Out of bounds. Point Cambridge 13-10. Mallory Springer at the service line. Good dig by Weatherly. Overpass by Cozad. Springer has a chance right here. Aaron Johnson gets a swing off a block. Tooled that one a little bit off a prop. That front row is 14-10. Cambridge 4-point lead. Springer at service line again. Back row pass dug up. Reglin. Fisher swing, back row pass by Gooden's a good one. Mallory Springer could be Holtz over a block. Can be dug, pinballs around, chance Cozad gets over. Springer, back set, far side, Kubik a little flat-footed, back row pass picked up by Weatherly. Prop has to just swing at it over. It's off the back row. Can it be saved? Johnson, can he save it? No. Boy, Prop, their big 6'2 freshman middle that time, just a very unorthodox swing. It went over. It looked like Cambridge was going to keep it alive, but they couldn't. 14-11. Cambridge a 3-point lead in set number 2. The good serve, good pass, overpass chance, Cambridge chance for Cozad right here. Big swing by Malcolm. That middle's been tough. Off a block, points good at 50. It's 14-12. Cozad's come back. Lead cut in half. Down to a 2-point game. On the service, Negley for Cozad. First pass by Holtz, going to be backed up by Springer. Far side, Johnson gets a swing. Dug up by Negley. Set Reglan. Bumped over. Cozad couldn't set anything up in the offense going. Springer, Kubik a swing, cross court. Cozad right there. Tight pass in the net. Tight pass, and net violation against Cozad. Yep. That second pass drew everybody into the net. 15-12. Cambridge by 3 again. Aaron Johnson at the service line. Line drive serve. Good pass for Fisher to set up. Malcolm didn't really give, went a little flat-footed that time. Big swing by Holtz. Deflected at the net. Can't be saved by Cozad. Point Cambridge. Trojans up by 4 again, 16-12. Cambridge in the second down. A set. Fisher far side. Malcolm this time an attack, and it hits off Chloe Gooden. Couldn't quite keep it alive. Springer gave it a chance. Trying to swing that arm to keep it alive. It's 16-13. And a missed serve in the net. Fisher, right, smack dab in the net, missed serve. Correct that score, 17-13. Now Cambridge up by 4 again. On the serve, pretty good one that time by Jocelyn Holtz. Tights, passing, not very good for Cozad. Cambridge got a chance right here. Springer, far side. Brooklyn Holtz, big swing, out of bounds, long. 17-14. Cozad trims it down to 3 again. For McCook, they will be back in action once again coming up as we'll see the Lady Bison in the nightcap. Once again, Twin Cities invite. Friday, Saturday, 3 matches on Friday, 3 more again on Saturday. Back set, Kubik in the net. Cambridge will get Maywood Hay Center. That's a volleyball football doubleheader on Thursday, so that'll be interesting. Wolves have had a nice season. Under head coach Katie Collins, that'll be a good one Thursday, 17-15. Cozad within 2 and set number 2. Springer gets a good one to handle. Holtz right back. Short set that time. Cozad has a chance. Bump set. Far side. Sasali's still roll shot over. Nothing on it. Springer sets it up for Holtz. Big swing in the net. Was there a touch? Boy, Cozad didn't want a touch. Thought it should have been 4. Joust in the net. It falls on Cambridge's side anyway. It's a 1-point game. Cozad has fought back and forth down at 17-16 Cambridge. On the serve, right at Holtz again. Springer, back set far side. Kubik, roll shot over, picked up by Cozad. Set far side. Sally's got to chase it down. It's going to be 4 hits. Not a good set. Second set. The second pass by Reglan. 18-16. Cambridge gets the point back. Elizabeth Kubik back at the service line. And a 2-point Cambridge lead. Back set, far side, near side action. Malcolm goes back row, picked up by Holtz, bump set by Springer. It'll be Brooklyn Holtz, bump set over, and hits the back line. Cozad let it go, thought it was going to be long. Hit the back line. Cambridge gets a point back, 19-16. Kubik back at the service line again at a 3-point Cambridge lead in set number 2. They have to win this to force a third. Back set, Malcolm, big swing, blocked, and point Cambridge off the big block. Cambridge the first 1-20. Back to a 4-point game, 2016. Cozad will burn their first time out of the set. Cambridge up, down a set, up in the second set, 2016. Listen to High School Volleyball and watching High School Volleyball on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Rich Barnett back here at the McCook High School gym. Coverage of the second match on the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. 2016 Cambridge by 4. First timeout taken by either team. Kubik at the service line for Cambridge. Cross-court serve. Reglan will set it up near side. Not a good pass set up at all. And a little tip of the net by Cambridge. Cambridge a chance. Springer near side. Going to be Holtz again. Big swing. Cross-court kills on the way. Good. Brooklyn Holtz. 5-point Cambridge lead, 21-16, set number 2. Elizabeth Kubik back at the service line in a 5-point game. Kubik good serve, back row, not a good pass. It's going to be an ace serve. Oliveira could not handle it, 22-16. Missed a point on my scoreboard, sorry, 22-16 score. Kubik back at the service line again. Short serve. Just got it cricked over the net. Passed over at second pass that time for Cozad. Springer. Holtz another swing off a block. Block was late coming in by Malcolm. Off the block, kills good. 23-16. Coach Ash is going to burn her final timeout. It's the biggest lead of the match, of the set for Cambridge. 7-point game, 23-16. Watching high school volleyball for the McCook Triangular on a Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Back here at the McCook High School gym as final timeout taken by Cozad. Cambridge 2 points away from force in the third set. Up 23-16. Elizabeth Kubik back at the service line. Cross court. Picking on Negley over there. A swing by Sally. Picked up by Cambridge. Bump set. Big swing. Not really the biggest swing by Holtz, but chance for Cozad to use it. So Sally once again tapped over a block right there. Good cover that time. It's Kubik. Cozad a chance again. Big swing by Malcolm. Back corner's good. 23-17. Six-point game still. Erica Weatherly back at the service line for Cozad. On the serve, we have our first out of rotation call. First one of the night. I'll say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm married to a volleyball coach, and I still don't get it. I have no idea where they can't stand and can't stand. Servin's going to be deep. Picked up by Kubik. Going to be bump set by Springer. Holtz off the net. Down the line. Cozad's right there. Anglin. Prop. Big swing. Not a big. Off her fingertips, actually. But at 6'2". She got enough of it. And here is, 23-19. Down to a 4-point game. Weatherly at the service line. Dug up by Johnson. Going to be set by Springer. Far side Holtz. On the right side. Kills on the way and good. And here is set point number 1 for Cambridge. 24-19 Trojans. Brooklyn Holtz at the service line. Anglin will set it up far side. Prop will get a good swing. Cross-court kill and good. Emerson Prop, there's 6'2". Middle went outside that time. And set point number 2 is coming up for Cambridge. 24-20 Trojans in the second. Evelyn Geiger back at the service line for the Haymakers. On the serve, right there is Jocelyn Holtz. Aaron Johnson, big swing. That was a tip of the net, dug up by Cozad. Free ball over by Prop. Chance for the Cambridge right here to end it. Springer will dump it over, and the donut was open. 25-20, set 2 in the books. We'll go to a third set. Cozad and Cambridge tied at 1. We're back to the McCook High School gym in just a bit on the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Back here at McCook High School gym, Rich Barnett, set number 3. We've had back-to-back 3-set matches. It was McCook over Cozad in 3 in the opening match, and now we go to a third between Cambridge and also Cozad. Cozad won the opening set 25-22 after Cambridge led in that late in that set. And then Cambridge wins 25-20 in set number 2. Here we go. First serve by Holtz. Cambridge a chance. Hit over by Springer. Tight at the net, and Cozad can't knock it over. Point Cambridge, 1-0 Cambridge. And we go to 25 in this one, of course. Good serve by Brooklyn Holtz, and a tough pass once again, back row by Cozad. Cambridge right there in the net. 2-0 Cambridge early. Good serve by Holtz again, and shanked pass, prop far side, 3-0. Good start Cambridge. Again, we'll have Cambridge McCook after this one is done. There'll be a break, probably, 20, 25 minutes or so. Then we'll have the nightcap coming up. On the serve, Holtz again. It's going to be touched. Boy, one Cozad girl, I'm trying to think what number was going to let it go, but unfortunately one of her teammates was right behind her. It was in the way. It's 4-0 Cambridge from the get-go. It's set number 3. Anglin will set it up far side. Prop gets a good look at it. And off a block. And it falls in off the block. I almost thought it was going to be 4 hits nevertheless, but point Cambridge. Cambridge on a 5-0 run to begin things. It's set number 3. So kind of a little bit similar to what happened to Cozad in the first matchup against McCook. And out of bounds on the miss serve, barely. 5-1. Cozad lights the board for the first time. On the serve, back row, picked up by Holtz. It's going to be Springer. It's going to be Aaron Johnson, big swing. Partially tipped by Prop. Bump set, and now free balled over by Cozad. Chance for Cambridge right here. Springer. Johnson on the swing, off a block, right back to Cambridge's side. Springer back set, going to be Johnson again, cross courts. Dug up by Cozad again, back row. And back row out of bounds, way out of bounds. Tally Sassily. 6-1 Cambridge in the third. On the serve, the good back row pass by Weatherly. Straight up Prop, big swing in the net. Cambridge putting it on here. Cozad not get anything to go their way at all this first part of the third set. Down 7-1. Good serve by Gooden down the line. Props right there. Bumps up by England. Swung. Not a line up by Fisher. Springer. It's going to be Holtz working the middle this time. Picked up by Weatherly. They give Prop a big, good look at that one. Prop swings. Her kill's good. Off the kill once again by Cozad. Haymakers needed that one in the worst way. Emmeline Geiger back at the service line in a 7-2 ball game. Back row pass by Holtz. Bump set by Springer. Johnson going to get on the swing. Cross courts dug up by Cozad. And now Weatherly will send it over the third chance. Springer will give it right back to Johnson. A swing. And was partially touching the net anyway. Sent over by Cozad off a block. Flat-footed that time, Reglan. And it went off the hand, the front row of Jocelyn Holtz that time, and falls 7-3. Cozad with a couple of straight points. On the serve, dug up by Holtz, chased down by Springer, and nice job of tipping it right off a prop, and it went out of bounds. Off a Cozad, point Cambridge. Eight 3. In the net by Springer. Rare miss for her. 8-4 ball game. Back to serve for Cozad, Abby Nigley. Tied at a set apiece. Springer gets a good pass to handle. Back set far side, Aaron Johnson. Dug up off a partial tip of the net. Hit, tip straight up. Malcolm goes, swings, overpass, swing again by Malcolm in the net. Point Cambridge, 9-4. Usually Malcolm's been pretty solid up front. Didn't get the job done that time. 9-4 ball game. Johnson at the service line for Cambridge. Tied at a set apiece. Malcolm this time gets a good look in the net. 10-4. I think Coach Ash, she's waiting on timeouts. 10-4 Cambridge lead. Johnson back at the service line. Dug up, overpass, out of bounds. And Coach Ash is going to burn that first timeout. It's 11-4 Cambridge in the third. And more high school volleyball on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. McCook High School gym match number 2 of 3. And the third set again. Cambridge off to a really good start. A lot of errors for Cozad in this set, and they trail Cambridge 11-4. Off the first time out, taken by Coach Ash for Cozad. Chance for Cambridge right here with Springer. Sets it up. It's going to be Brooklyn Holtz. Cross court. Good dig back row this time by Negley. Pushed over by Cozad. No offense that time. Then worked Holtz in the middle. Big swing. Picked up. Nice defensive play by Cozad back row. Big swing by Oliveira, and it goes off a good and backwards. Cozad gets a point back. It's 11-5. Fisher back at the service line, 11-5 ball game. Good first pass by Aaron Johnson, but set by Springer. Brooklyn Holtz goes cross court. Good dig that time by Geiger. Big swing cross court. Johnson's right there, set by Springer. Holtz another swing cross court. Hits straight up, bump set, and now bumped over by Oliveira for Cozad. Cambridge overpass and slammed by Malcolm. Holtz trying to keep it alive that time and overpass that time at the nets. 11-6. Cozad trying to get back into its 5-point Cambridge lead. On the good serve right there is Johnson. Going to be set by Springer. Back set this time, Elizabeth Kubik. Back row out of bounds long. 11-7. On the serve. Johnson's right there. Going to be set by Springer. Holtz off the net. Dug up nicely by Negley. Going to be set by Anglin. Big swing by Oliveira. Out of bounds long. Boy, Cozad, everybody on the court and their coach wanted a touch. And none of the officials, none of them. Oh, they did get a touch. Yes, they did. It's 11-8. 11-8 ball game. On the serve, back row pass by Johnson. Right there is Springer. Holtz, little swipe at it. Overpass by Cozad. Slammed on the follow through by Holtz. Cambridge get a big point. Momentum has swung a little bit. Back to Cozad. It's a 4-point Cambridge lead, 12-8 in the third. Jocelyn Holtz back at the service line. On the serve, back row pass shanked a little bit, chased down by Reglan. Now back row and popped over, free ball over, chance for Cambridge right here with Springer. Holtz gets a good swing on the left side, out of bounds long. Oh, good look at it too. Set might have been just a hair short. 12-9, Cozad within 3. Malcolm back at the service line. Johnson's right there. Shanked the pass a little bit. Chased down by Springer. Popped over by Kubik. Chance for Cozad right here. Sasali. Little roll shot over. Not much on it. Bump set by Springer. Near side holds. Taps over the block right there. Good cover by Cozad. Set up. High set to Sasali and in the net. Point Cambridge 13-9. Cambridge in the third. Elizabeth Kubik back at the service line and a 4-point lead. Good serve. Shanked pass a little bit. Sally will flat-footed, will send it over. Back row pass by Holtz could be chased down by Springer. Brooklyn Holtz, cross court, goes backwards. Cozad chases it down. Back row attack in the net by Oliveira. Point Cambridge. Trojans up by 5 again, 14-9. Back at the service line is Kubik. Bump set Ringland. Sasali off a block, dug up. Cambridge has it. Springer. Back set, clear cross court to Holtz. Swung over. Cozad picks it up. Tapped over by Malcolm, and we're going to have a net violation going to be called against Cozad. Coach Ash did not like the call. One little explanation. 15-9. 6-point game again for Cambridge. Short serve. Back set Malcolm. Big swing down the line. Good. Point Cozad. 15-10 Cambridge in the third. And Cambridge, or Cozad won set 1, 25-22. Cambridge 25-20 set 2. And now it's Cambridge with a 15-10 lead. Weatherly to libero, down the line. Johnson right there. Springer sets it up. Holtz going to be big swing. Cross court, kills good. 16-10. Oliveira back corner, let it go. Thought it was going to go wide, and it was in by a long ways. 16-10. 6-point Cambridge lead. Weatherly the good first pass. Reglan will set it up far side. Prop. We got a swing. Her kills on the way. Good. Almost hit the 10-foot line with that one. 6-2 middle, went outside that time. 16-11 Cambridge. Whitney Reglan back at the service line. Back row pass by Holtz. Springer's right there. Aaron Johnson went out a good setup, but she kind of tooled it off the block that time. And in the net, or didn't really hit the net, just went straight down. Prop couldn't quite get enough of it. Point Cambridge, 17-11. Gooden back at the service line. A lot of top spin. Tough pass handled. Back set to Sally. Picked up by Kubik. Going to be bumped by Gooden. It hits the top of the tape. Cozad a chance. They set it for Prop. Big swing off a block. Cozad's right there. Prop will get another swing and off a block. Went off of Johnson and falls. Point Cozad 17-12. Cambridge holding on that 5-point lead. Been trading points here as of late. On the serve, back row pass, shank pass off of Elizabeth Kubik. Ace serve, 17-13. Tied at a set apiece. Cozad looking for win number 5. Cambridge looking for win number 11 on the season. On the good serve right there is going to be Holtz. Going to be set by Springer. Holtz with a return pass in the net. Jocelyn Holtz that time at 17-14. Timeout. Coach Lauren Carpenter wants to talk about it. Cozad's cut this thing down to 3. You're watching high school volleyball from the McCook Triangular on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. After the timeout, both teams are the timeout apiece. 17-14, Cambridge by 3. Momentum's kind of shifted back to Cozad here. Springer on a tough pass. That's to dump it over. Overpass, joust the net, and Springer right there. Point to Cambridge, 18-14. Mallory Springer back to the service line now in a 4-point game. 18-14 in the third. One more match still to go. On the jump serve. Back row pass shanked a little bit. Whether the libero helps out. Not a good second pass in the net. Oliver had no chance. Point Cambridge, 19-14. Springer back at the service line, a 19-14 Cambridge lead. Hard line drive serve, cross court. It's going to be an ace serve. I guess you played it off the roof, and it's almost saved. My bad. Went toward the north side, hit the ceiling. It's still playable, and almost got it over. 20-14, as Cozad will burn their final timeout, a 6-point Cambridge lead. And watching high school volleyball on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Cambridge by 6. First one hit 20, and Cambridge trying to close it out. Rallying from a set down, lost that first set, rallied and won the next two. Hard serve by Springer. I think if Cozad might have let that go, would have went out and sailed out of bounds, but they took it. Springer a back set, tough pass, swiped over by Holtz off a block, and it falls, 21-14. That was a line drive. Springer serve by the boys. I mean, it was a line drive, and they elected to take it. On the serve at the top of the table, and it falls. Ace serve, 22-14. Eight-point Cambridge lead in the third. Looking to close it out here. On the serve, short serve, and another eight serve right in front of Emmeline Anglin, or Geiger back row, I beg your pardon. 23-14. Cambridge 2 points away. On the serve. Shake pass a little bit. They set for prop, though. Goes cross court, kills, out of bounds. Match point number 1 for Cambridge right here at 24-14. You have a battle of 1-0 teams in the final match of the night. Long serve out of bounds, 24-15. Match point number 2 for Cambridge in the third. Abby Negley back at the service line. On the serve. Springer the bump. Set. It's going to be hit over by Aaron Johnson. Chance for Cozad right here. Big swing of Oliveira. Back out of bounds. No touch. Out of bounds long, and that's your final. Cambridge rallies to win in 3. Lost the first set 22-25. Wins set number 2 25-20. And set 3 25-15. We will be leaving you for a little bit of time here at our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Back with the final match between McCook and Cambridge coming up in just a little bit.